Okay, so these first ones, all we had to do was circle the larger of the two numbers. So one of the things we have to remember is that positive means it's large and negative means it's small. So the larger numbers, this one is much bigger because it has 11, that's 3, we move the decimal 11 places bigger, so that's with 10 zeros. And this one moves it that way, so that's 0.00000. So this is by far the bigger number. It's 32 billion of some kind. So here, this is 11 versus 11, so they both have the same amount of zeros. So now that means that 8.2 is bigger. See, that's 8 with 8 and a 2, and since there was 11 moves, it will have 10 zeros after it. And this is a 3 and a 2 with 10 zeros after it. So the 82 gazillion is bigger. Okay, this is a tiny number. I'm going to move the decimal to 11 places. That means it has 10 zeros in front of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 3, 2. This one moves 15 places that way. That means it'll have 14 zeros in front of it. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. See, this has got so many zeros. It's got more zeros in front, so that's a smaller, tiny number. That makes this one the big one. And then this has 15. This moves the decimal 15 that places, so it has 14 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. This one moving 11 that way. There's 1, so it'll have 10 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. See, this is a bigger number, so that one was larger. Okay, is it positive or negative? Okay, this does not mean positive or negative. That means move the decimal, so that would be 0.000000082. See, that's a positive number. It's tiny, but it's positive. This means move the decimal 15 that way. So that would be negative 0.82000, a whole bunch of zeros that way. See, that's a negative 82 billion, gazillion. That's a negative number. This one means move the decimal that way. So it's 0.000000082 with this negative in front of it. That's a negative tiny number. That one was also negative. And then this is a very giant number, so it's 82 with a whole bunch of zeros, but it's positive. That's a positive number. Okay, what does this negative mean? This negative means the value is actually negative. On the number line. See, it's a very small number, but it's right there. It's negative 0.0000007. It's right there, but it is a negative number. It means it's a negative value. This negative means it's a small decimal. See, that's the one that means the decimal got moved in front. It means the decimal is 6 places in front. So it's negative 0.0000007. See, this negative puts all those decimals there. This negative puts the negative in front. Okay, Kat says this is true. Okay, well, power means multiply, so that part is 6. When we put the 3 on the 2, it should be 2 to the third. See, that's actually the number 8. Okay, so this person is wrong, this person is correct. So dog is correct. When we do 2x squared all to the 3, see, it's a 2 to the 3, and then it's a 2 times 3, x to the 6, and 2 to the 3 is actually 8. Okay, several people said, how could I possibly know how thick my hair is? Well, it's because you got to look at your choices. This one means move the decimal 11 times that way. That would be 5385 zeros, a whole bunch of zeros. There's no way it's 5 billion miles. This one means move the decimal this way, 0.0000000007412. See, that's a very tiny number, Well, that's how thick your hair would be, a very small number. It's not a giant number, it's a small number. So how fast can a snail run? Well, it's got to be a small number. This means move it that way, 2800. There's no way a snail is running 2,800 miles per hour. This means move it the other way, 5 places, 0.000065 miles per hour. See, that's slow. A snail would be slow, a small number. How far is it to the moon? See, this is a giant number, 92 with 10 zeros. This is a tiny number, 0.000035. The moon, there's no way the moon is this many centimeters away. The moon is far away. It's this many centimeters away. Okay, Bird wants to write the number 2.13 times 10 to the 0. Does Bird have to put the 0 on top of the 10? Okay, well, let's see. What does 10 to the 0 mean? Anything to the 0 means multiplied by 1. What if you don't put the 0 there? Well, that means 10. So if you don't put the 0 there, it means we're going to have 10. So yes, you have to have the 0. Because the 0 means move the decimal 0 places. So we're going to move the decimal 0 times. That makes, so 2.13 times 10 to the 0, if we move it 0 times, is 2.13. Well, see, 10 to the 0 actually means 1. That is 2.13 times 1. It's 2.13. So yes, you have to have the 0, because that means you move it 0 places or you just multiply by 1. What about the 1? Do you have to have the 1? Is 7.93 times 10 to the 1 different than 7.93 times 10? Well, what does 10 to the 1 mean? It means 1/10. So those are the same thing. 10 to the 1 and 10 are the same thing. So no, it doesn't matter. Because 10 to the 1 and 10 are the same thing. Okay, so number 11, we want to write the following numbers in scientific notation. So this one is small. Small means it's going to be a negative power. Okay, so we want to put it at 1.2. We always want to move the decimal so that it's right there. So let's count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it was 7 moves in the small direction. So it's 1.2 times 10 to the negative 7. This one is large. That means it's going to be 10 to some positive number. Okay, so it's 1.2 again, but we just got to count. Okay, if we put the decimal right there, that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's a positive 7 move. So positive 7 meant it was giant, negative 7 means it's small. So this is a large number that we're going to put right there. So I already know it's going to be positive. So it's 1.2345 times 10. 1, 2, 3, 4 to the power 4. This is a large number, so it's going to be positive. So we have 9.8765. And look, to get it right there where I wanted it, I had to move it once, twice. So it's 10 to the 2. This is a large number, so it's positive. I want the decimal right there. So 1.00 times 10 to the, I had to move it 2 times. This is a large number, so it's going to be positive. So, but the problem is we have to write it in scientific notation, and 6 is already okay. So how many times did I move the decimal? 0 times. This is a large number, so it's going to be positive. I want the decimal right there. Okay, so that's negative 1.86, and I had to move it one time. This is a small number. So small numbers are negative, so I need to put it right there. So it's 3.33 with this negative in the front. And we moved it 1, 2, 3, 4 times, so negative 4. Okay, and now going the other way, this just means make it smaller by 3 moves. 1, 2, 3. So there's room for 2 zeros in front of that, so 0, 0, 7, 3. This means make it bigger by 4 moves. 1, 2, 3, 4 leaves extra 2 spaces for 2 zeros, so 2, 1, 3, 0, 0. This means don't move it at all, so it just stays at 5.2. Make it smaller 2 times, all right? 1 puts it in front, 2 leaves a spot for an extra 0, so 0.021, but it had a negative on it. Make it bigger by 5. 1 goes there, and then 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 leaves 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces for 0. So it's a negative 9, 3 with 4 zeros. And some people put 21 zeros. Okay, for crying out loud, if you put 21 zeros, 0 is 0. 0 times anything is just 0. Okay, there's the first page.